Shalom, shalom. Happy Sabbath. All praise to the Most High. Back with another one. Thought it wasn't going to be another one. Yep, let's go. About to hop into this thing quick, fast, in a hurry. Your reputation is everything. Big G bar. Protect your name. Be an Israelite indeed. Straight like that. Hey, cause brothers be moving around like they don't give a damn about their name. Their name is Shot. Your name is Shot. Shalom, Tease, Big Tisa. Big Tisa the Great. How was everybody week? Everybody week was good. You know, we here. Happy Sabbath. But yeah, so reputation. I want to hit hard on reputation. Like I said, people I notice be moving, you know, like they have no fear. They got no fear. They got little to none. You got little to no fear. And you don't know who's who. Remember the script say you might be entertaining the angel. Don't forget. Don't forget. You don't know who's who. So be a man or woman of your word. Don't be known to be a flake. You know, nobody likes a flake. Let's go. Let me get into the script. Sirach 41 and 12. Have regard to thy name, for that shall continue with thee above 1,000 great treasures of gold. So you want to have a regard of your name. Don't be out here, you're known to be a thief, you're known to be a flake, you're known to not keep your word. Protect your name. Verse 13. A good life hath but few days, but a good name endure forever. So a good name going to endure forever. You'll be able to, they'll be like, you're long gun. They'll be like, man, that dude's still on business. Remember Jeremiah? Remember Jeremiah? He used to stand let's say in this century, like one of the homies or something named not Jeremiah the Bible. Let's just say some Jeremiah dude, homie named Jeremiah. You know, he used to stand on business. They probably say that, but a good name endure forever. Or you could be like, oh boy, he be lying, bro. He ain't gonna come through. Now I got this one brother. He probably gonna watch this. He been supposed to come on as a guest. He one of the homies too. It's not Gideon, but he been supposed to come on for the whole. I think I've been doing this live. I think I started probably like around last year doing these lives, like around Halloween or something, or Thanksgiving. He been supposed to come on for since then. You always be like, man, I'm gonna come on next week. See, his word ain't you know? And I just be playing with him now. I'm like, bro, you gonna get on this week? And he'd be like, if it depends. So if it's a Thursday, he'll make something up and be like, oh, next week, King. If it's Monday, he'll say, yeah. Then he'll disappear in the middle of the week. He got a bad name. Let's get hold on. Damn. What the hell? Okay, hold on. I think I messed something up. You said not his lot. Oh, not yeah. Hey, that is a lot. Let me get Proverbs. Hold on, I messed up. Proverbs 22 and 1. Self-explanatory. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. Let's read that again. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. But today, a brother will sell himself out for some riches. They don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? People do not believe our Bible, our records. Brothers are missing the mark. They're missing what they got into this for. Or like she said, their lot. That's their lot. Their lot is to be wicked people. And you're seeing it today. All you gotta do is turn on your YouTube and you'll see it. A good name has to be chosen, and that of great riches. Hey. Let's get Ecclesiastes 7. Once again, from the top. These are all from the top. This is King Solomon, Proverbs, and Ecclesiastes. A good name is better than precious ointment. See, he hitting hard on it. He says better than some precious ointment in the day of death than the day of one's birth. Mm-hmm. So you want to have a good name. Shalom, Andrea. So you want to have a good name. You regard your reputation, have integrity. That's what we missing today. I see that in a lot of people. That's why you be seeing me solo dolo, because a lot of people got bad names out here. They flakes and snakes, backstabbers, not men of their word. And they don't look. Oh, let me get this real quick. 1 John. Because they don't think they gotta pay like something as simple as let me see. I'm trying to be careful with my words, so if people be thinking I be talking about them or something, so I'm trying to make it generic. Something as simple as, okay, I'm gonna call you back. Something as simple as that. Let's just say that. I'm gonna call you back. Andrea, I'm gonna call you back. Tisa, I'm gonna call you back in like 20 minutes. Right? And I never do. That's bad. Keep your word. Just say, man, I'm gonna talk to you later. Damn, what am I looking for? I had like 2 scriptures that I wanted that clashed in my brain. I wanted to get this real quick. I'm shooting from the hip. Matthew 12 and 13. No, that ain't it. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me get what I was going to get originally. Then I'm going to get what I was thinking of later. 1 John 4 and 20. If a man say, I love God and hate his brother, he is a liar. For he that love not his brother whom he have seen, how can he love God whom he have not seen? You know, that's why in the law, Leviticus 19:17, it says, love your brother as you love yourself. Right? So you should be done to others, you know, as you should want done to you. We learned this in kindergarten. Don't they teach kids that in kindergarten? don't say anything bad. Do unto others as you want done unto you. And that's in our law. So people, they really showing that they hate themselves or something going on with themselves. They're not happy with themselves. Damn. Okay. So everybody gonna say they love God, but they'll treat their brother bad. Brother and sister bad. Steal from their brother, lie to their brother, hit their brother with a twist. Matthew 5:37. So when judgment day come, uh, that's what it's called, judgment day. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to be judged on your works, my good and faithful servant. That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear, I never knew you. See, that's what I'm saying. People think, I'm going to get that next about entertaining an angel. Hold on, let me read this. Matthew 5:37. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay, for whatsoever is more than these come of evil. So you should just be saying yes, yeah, I'm gonna call you back. No, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna text you back. Yes, no, and then you gotta keep your word. Because there's sometimes I say something and I'll be like, dang, I did tell him that, or tell that person that, and I really don't want to do it. But I'm gonna do it for my reputation. Do it for my reputation. Be like, damn, I can't flake out on my guy, even though I'm tired. Like sometimes I might be like, bro, I'll do this when I get off, I'll meet you, drop something off. And I'm like, dang, something might happen. But I gotta do it because that's your reputation online. That's why I said guard your reputation. Don't come with no excuse. You never know. Might be like, hey man. He might be like, bro, then you just got off. Hey, you could wait. I know you tired. And he's like, woo, all praises, bro. And now, see, you got up out of it. You kept your word and you wiggled. You didn't really wiggle, but it worked in your favor. Hold on real quick. Let me get the book of Hebrews. Might be entertaining. Let's get Hebrews. (13). Be not forgetful. It says, don't forget this, you guys. Don't forget. Oh, let's read verse 1. Let brotherly love continue. Why do you want brotherly love to continue? Why? I'm going to read verse 2. Be not forgetful. So don't forget this. To entertain strangers. For thereby some have entertained angels unawares. That's why you should be upright. Israelite indeed. Let me see what else is in here. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as you have. But be content. For he hath said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee. So don't be covetous. Be content. If you live in a little hut, be content. You got bread, water. Be content. Be content. Let's read verse 9. Be not carried away about with diverse and strange doctrines, for it is good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats, which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. And by the way, Cornelius is an Israelite. Cornelius is an Israelite. I don't know why people are trying to save the heathens all of a sudden. See, that's a bad name to have too. You know? Unfortunately, you are telling the truth. And they never do. I thought I was the only one. Integrity, 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 integrity. Integrity is very important, and a lot of people, even in this truth, do not have it. But I pray for us as well as myself. For real. Integrity. Let me get Proverbs. The book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 3. Let's go to verse 3. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck. Write them upon the table of thine heart. Right? So this is the part that I want. So you want let not mercy and truth forsake. So you want to have mercy and truth. Just bind them about thy neck and write them upon thy heart. Put them in your mind. So why you want to be truthful and have mercy? So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. See? So you're going to have the Most High looking at you like, that's an Israelite indeed. You ain't going to have man. They're going to see you. They're like, no, he's good. That dude right there, that sister right there, they keep their word. They got integrity. They got morals. They stand on business. All praise. So if your judgment day come, whether you're here the second coming or you get brought up, you gonna have a good. You got nothing to worry about. That's just like somebody that go to court. They don't got nothing to worry about. I know I didn't do nothing. Even if they do frame you or lock you up, it's still a something that you have, or you still didn't do it. Like let it be a lie. People gonna say what they're gonna say anyways, right? Like people always say they gonna talk about Jesus. I know they're gonna talk about me, so it's true. But let it be a lie. Let it be slander. Don't let it be true. Let it be slander. Let it be slander. Let me get Luke. Let's get Luke 2. Luke 2:52. And Yahushua increased in wisdom, in stature, and in favor with God and man. Remember, so he had a good reputation. He increased. Remember, we just read in Proverbs, it says you'll increase. Let's get that. Let's go back to that real quick. Look, so shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. You being having integrity. That's what Christ was doing. Go back to Luke. And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. So he had a good reputation with the Father and with man. That's a Trinity cut too. How you gonna have favor with himself? You say the Trinity. How did he have favor with himself? Let's get Genesis 18. Genesis 18 and 19. For I know him. This is what you want the Most High to say about you. This is what we all want the Most High to say about us. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him. So he said, I know him. So he already knew he got morals, integrity. He know he stand on business. He said, I know he's going to command his children and his household after him. And they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment. So he said, I know he gonna give the people justice that need to be freed, innocent, and he gonna judge those that need to be judged, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him. So yeah. So we got Christ, we got Abraham. That's the Most High. He had a good reputation with the Most High. That's why he said Abraham is my friend. He said Abraham is my friend. Right. Damn Trinity. Let me get the book of Job. Book of Job. Now you guys already know. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job. And that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared God and eschewed evil. So that was Job's reputation. His reputation was a man that was perfect and upright and feared God, and he eschewed evil. Let's see what eschewed means. Let me see what that. Let's break that word down. What was Job doing to the evil? Because that's not an everyday word. So it said eschew. It means, dang, hold on. Steer clear of. So he steered clear of evil. Reject. He rejected evil. Deny. Abandon. Disclaim. Disaffirm. Kick. So it says, and he kicked evil. He was shunning evil. Stay clear of evil. So if something wicked was going on, he was out of there. He wasn't making no excuses. He was out of there. Just read verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth? He got a good reputation. He said, There's nobody like him. He said, There's nobody like him in the earth. That's a good reputation. That's a good reputation. That's a good name. A perfect and upright man, one that feareth God and escheweth evil. See, the Lord said that out of his own mouth. Let's get another one. Numbers. We're going to get Moses. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Now, the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. Dang. So Moses had a good reputation. He was a very meek man, right? Very meek. That's why he was chosen for that position. You know, he pleaded for the Israelites. There was a time where they were going to start over. They were going to start over and with him, with his tribe. And Moses was like, no, Lord, give the Israelites a chance. Give your people a chance. What am I looking for? Hebrews 11:5. And Enoch. Let me get Enoch. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death and was not found because God has translated him. For before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased God. So he pleased God. And while he was walking, he had a great reputation. Let's say Enoch. Oh, let me get Jude. Let's get a little bit on Enoch real quick. I think it's in Jude. Let me see. Yeah, 14. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, behold, the Lord come with 10,000 of his saints to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. So Enoch was prophesying about the Messiah way back then. Quite sure. Like you said, he pleased God. He had great favor with the Most High, great reputation to where he got translated. Mm-hmm. To where he got translated. So yeah, now just a quick lesson, a little a 1-2 jab on the. Make sure you have a good name. Don't take it for granted. Oh, let me get like a couple. Let me get one more. Second Corinthians. It's already highlighted. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that everyone may receive the things done in his body. See, in your body, according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto God. And I trust also are made manifest in your consciences. So we must all appear before the judgment seat. So that's why I want to make sure you have you a good name. You know? But you can see, brothers and sisters, don't think that they will. The way they moving. Hold on. Bold. Let me see something. Right? And that's let's go to 2 Timothy real quick. want to, let me read verse 6. You want this. You want to be able to say this. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight. You ain't gonna be saying that if you got a nasty attitude. You've been sliming out your neighbor. You can't say, I have fought a good fight. I'm ready to be offered. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. No, you didn't keep the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. And not only me, but unto all them also that love his appearing. You can't say that. You've been sliming out your neighbor, lying to your neighbor. You're not going to, you can't say I fought a good fight. You're going to be scared in the day. When he crack that sky, you're going to be looking like one of the men that pierced him. you just slimed them out 10 minutes ago, or you lied 10 minutes ago. So you're gonna be like, oh no, it's gonna be over for you. Let me get Jeremiah. Jeremiah 17:10. I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings. So he said he tries the reins. That's the reins of your mind. He said he searched the heart, which is your mind. He know why you do what you do, why you did what you did, why you lied, why you did this, why you hit this brother with the twist, why you stole. He know why you did it. But it ain't no lying. That's why you got to have integrity, morals, and then keep your word and have a good reputation. Straight like that. Matthew 12:36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. So you lied. See, it says every. It don't say some. It don't say no. I don't really care for that, brother. That don't count. You know, that what brothers be thinking. That don't count. All I did was tell him I was gonna call him back, and I didn't. It don't say some. It says every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. So that's why it says, walk circumspectly. Be careful. We have to pay for everything. Oh, I must get that. Walk circumspectly. If you don't know what circumspectly means, I'm going to get it for you. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Let's see what circumspectly means. It says to walk with carefulness, cautious, watchful, with attention to guard against surprise or danger. So he said, be very cautious how you move in these last days. It says, because the days are evil. So be very careful. It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit and the power of his might. Let me see something. I'm just pulling these from the hip. Let me see something. Remember, he tried the reins. Jeremiah 11:20. But, O Lord of hosts, that judges righteously, that tries the reins in the heart, let me see thy vengeance on them. For unto thee I have revealed my cause. So he said he tried the reins of the heart, and he judged righteously. So look, when you get toe up, it was meant. It was meant. I'm gonna get this. I haven't got this one scripture in a long time. Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. See, this is why brothers and sisters, they get tricked, because they don't get judged immediately. Remember that when we had to wear that COVID-19 stuff, the mask and stuff, people were putting that stuff on fast because they knew that people was dropping immediately. But with sin, you don't drop immediately. That's why it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So that's why you get stuck in your way, sin upon sin upon sin upon sin, and then bam, you get smacked. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged. So you ever seen a wicked brother, wicked person just being, they're evil as hell? It says their day is prolonged. It says, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, because he might let you get away with it. But like he said, there's just no escaping judgment day. So you're going to have to pay. So it says, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he fear not before God. Let's see, there be wicked men. So yeah. Yes, sir. Our name is everything as you stated. Yes. This is also why Ecclesiastes 7 about your name is as precious ointment as how you live. Your life reflects on your reputation. Right on. Mm-hmm. Let me get a few more. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me get the book of Psalms. Book of Psalms 7 and 8. The Lord shall judge the people. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness. See, if you got a good name, a good reputation, you can say something like this. You could be like, Lord, judge me according to my righteousness, according to my integrity. He said integrity. She said the integrity. And what did King David say? He said, according to my integrity that is in me. He said, judge me like that. Judge me on my integrity. Oh Lord, according to my righteousness and according to my integrity that is in me. So you see when you moving right, you could be bold, and you could be bold out here. You know, you can sleep good. Everybody say, I know I can sleep good at night. I ain't wrong nobody. When you be doing that stuff, you gotta look over your shoulder, man. Psalm 25. Let's go to 21. I was already highlighted for you. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. So you want integrity and uprightness to preserve you. A lot of you guys don't have no integrity. And you could be like this: look upon my affliction and my pain and forgive all my sins. Consider my enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. He could have Most High. He could bust your enemies up. Oh, keep my soul and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed, for I put my trust in thee. Redeem Israel, O God, out of all his troubles. No, redeem all redeem Edomites. That's crazy. No, redeem Israel. Redeem Hamites. Redeem Goliath. No, it's talking about Israelites. I don't know what brother is talking about. Psalm 19. To give you guys some precepts, but you gotta write these precepts down, meditate on it, put in your reputation, integrity, cuts, meditation. Moreover, verse 11. Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them there is great reward. Who can understand his errors? Cleanse thou me from secret faults. This is a good spirit there. Keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. See, this is a good prayer to pray, from secret faults that you do. Presumptuous sins. Don't let them rule over you. Then shall I be upright, and I shall be innocent from the great transgression. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. See, you want the words and your meditation in your mind to be acceptable in the Most High sight. Oh Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. See, I'm teaching myself. This is confirmation for me too. As I'm reading it, I'm teaching myself. Cause I need the words of my mouth and my meditation in my mind. I need them to be, acceptable. That's tough. Your mind could wander off anytime. But you want the Lord to not give you over. Don't let sin have dominion over you. Like it rule over you. Psalm 139. Like, don't make excuses. A lot of people making excuses for their sin. Like they try to make their sin like something that they deal with like it's not that bad, or they working on it, but you really ain't working on it. You giving in, making excuses. Verse 23. This is 139. Psalm chapter 139, verse 23. Search me, O God, and know my heart. You want the Most High to know your mind. Try me. So you want him to try you, send something your way so you could beat it in. Like a plate of pork. Even though a lot of y'all will pass that test, but some of y'all might not. If it's secretly, you're you ain't around nobody, and somebody offer you some pepperoni pizza, you're hella hungry, and you might take the pizza, right? So we can't say that. We don't know what people be doing with their secret faults. They might be really eating, they might not. I notice people in the world. I notice people in the world, like some people, they don't eat pork, or they say they don't eat pork, but these are not people in the truth. I'm just talking about like random black people. I've been seeing this. They say they don't eat pork, but they'll eat like a pork chop or some bacon or something, or some salami. But it's like, that's pork. But they be like, oh, I won't buy it. But if somebody And they'll buy some pepperoni pizza. But you get what I'm saying? I don't eat it like that. You know, I don't eat it like that. And I won't turn it down if it's free. Bro, well, when you're tried, that means you fail. I mean, you eat it then. You know? I mean, you eat it. And know my thoughts. And if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. You know? Because I know us, we ain't eating it. We're looking at the ingredients and we won't eat. We'll wait till we go home or something. It ain't that important. You know? Because we doing that for our integrity. We know the Most High is watching. You know? We know the Most High is watching. Because we could be amongst the heathens and Wicked Jake at a damn company at work or something, having a party or something, and we could get away with it. They don't know. But we're like, nope, the Most High is here. He see it. His eyes 10 times more brighter than the sun. Let me see. See, I shot most of you from the hip because I was already done, but I ain't trying to make this class too short. So I should added some little things, some little nuggets. Psalm 119, verse 34. Give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law. Yea, I shall observe it with my whole heart. So we got the understanding of the dietary law, and you know, that's why you want understanding of other things. Just like brothers don't even understand Cornelius is an Israelite or something, or certain things. You know, certain brothers alter at. So King David said, give me understanding. And he said, if you let me know, Lord, I'm going to do it full throttle. I'm not going to be like one of these wicked Israelites. They understand pork is or shrimp or something, and they still make an excuse and eat it. That way you can pray over it. Let me read 35. Make me go in the path of thy commandments, for therein do I delight. So you want to delight in the commandments. Everything go back to the commandments. All this debating and stuff is vanity and gonna make you miss the mark. You want to get back to the basics. Incline my heart unto thy testimonies and not to covetousness. So you want to incline your mind to his scriptures, not to chasing a bag, covetousness, trying to get $1. Turn away my eyes from beholding vanity. He said, turn me away from watching pointless debates. And quicken thou me in thy way. Establish thy word unto thy servant who is devoted to thy fear. See, he says, I'm devoted to thy fear. Turn away my reproach, which I fear, for thy judgments are good. Behold, I have longed after thy precepts. Quicken me in thy righteousness. Let thy mercies also come unto me, O Lord, even thy salvation according to thy word. So it's some good stuff. Man, that damn smoke. Excuse me. I will walk after liberty. I see. Hey, there's some good stuff I can read. This is a lot. Damn. The law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver. Hey, this is a lot. I need to go read the book of Psalms some more. I can read that all day. Very edifying and absolutely awesome. Reminder to know your reputation is everything. Protect your name. Look, made in his image. Because his image is everything. We're the Israelites. Let our light shine. But yeah, we good. We get ready to close out. I'm gonna keep you guys too long. I could go on and on, on and on. Let's get one more. Let me get Proverbs 14. Let's get one more. Proverbs 14. And 26. Sorry. And the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. And when you fear the Lord, when you do the right things, you have confidence. You're bold. And his children shall have a place of refuge. Let's get one more since we're in Proverbs. "25. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of desolation of the wicked when it come. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken." So yeah. So when you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna have confidence. You're going to have confidence. Bold confidence. All praise to the Most High and His Son. Hold on. Oh yeah. Donate. Cash App. Thank you. The water to those that have donated. Very much appreciated. You know, like I said, in January, I'm gonna be starting. I'm gonna be chasing. I'm leaning towards carpentry, but I'm going to trade school. Leaning towards carpentry though, but you know, all praise to the Most High. Final thoughts. Thank you. I do it for y'all. Yeah, all praise to the Most High and the Black Messiah. You always gotta say that. No, the Black Messiah. You feel me? The Black Messiah. You might say Messiah. They may be thinking in that little. You know, we always gotta put always because they have shot our King's name, his image down so much that we always just gotta throw that in here. It don't hurt to say. It don't hurt to say Black Messiah. You know, let them know we ain't playing. We ain't playing. But yeah, final thoughts. Keep your name, have your reputation, have a good reputation amongst your peers, amongst your local stores. You go out to the store, they know. Oh, that's Miss that's Big Tisa. We ain't playing with her. Don't put no pork on her cart or whatever. Because you got a reputation, and then you're doing it with salt. So they know not to play with you, and they respect you. And then the Most High and control everything, so He gonna make sure they don't play with you. All praise to the Most High. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, but yeah, all praise to the Most High and the Black Messiah. Happy Sabbath. Until next time, we meet again. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, the water, sis. All right, shalom.